Most students accept the first salary offer they get without saying a single word. And that one mistake costs them thousands of dollars every single year. Because here is what nobody tells you, almost every job offer is negotiable. In this video I am going to show you exactly how to negotiate your first salary as a student even with zero experience. Here is why negotiating your salary matters more than most students realize. If you accept a job at $40,000 instead of negotiating to $45,000, that $5,000 difference compounds every single year. Most raises are percentage-based, so a higher starting salary means higher raises every year for the rest of your career at that company. Over 10 years, that one negotiation conversation could be worth $50,000 or more in cumulative earnings. And here is the thing that makes most students feel better about negotiating: employers expect it. When a company makes you an offer, they have almost always left room for negotiation. Accepting the first offer without negotiating is literally leaving their money on the table. Here is step 1 before you negotiate anything: research the market rate for that role. You cannot negotiate effectively without knowing what the job is actually worth. Go to Glassdoor, LinkedIn Salary, and Levels.fyi and search for the role and location. Find out what other people in that role are making. If the offer is below market rate, you have a strong case for negotiating higher. If it is at market rate, you can still negotiate for other benefits. Knowing your market value is the single most powerful thing you can bring into a negotiation conversation. It turns a feeling into a fact. Here is exactly what to say when you negotiate your salary. When you receive an offer, say this: "Thank you so much for the offer. I am really excited about this opportunity. I have done some research on the market rate for this role and I was hoping we could discuss the compensation. Based on my research and the value I know I can bring to this role, I was hoping for something closer to X dollars. Can we make that work?" That is it. You thank them. You express excitement. You reference your research. You make a specific counter offer. And then you stop talking and let them respond. The number you counter with should be 5 to 10% above what you actually want. This gives you room to meet in the middle. Here is what to do if they say the salary is non-negotiable. First, do not panic. Non-negotiable on salary does not mean non-negotiable on everything. Ask about signing bonuses. Ask about extra vacation days. Ask about a performance review at 6 months instead of 12. Ask about remote work flexibility. Ask about a professional development budget. These benefits have real monetary value. And companies that cannot budge on salary can often move on these. The worst they can say is no. And no is exactly where you started. Here are 3 phrases every student should memorize before their first salary negotiation. Phrase 1. I am very excited about this role and I know I will add real value. Is there any flexibility on the base salary? Phrase 2. Based on my research, the market rate for this role is X. Is that something you can match? Phrase 3. I completely understand if the base is fixed. Are there other areas of the package we could discuss? Practice these out loud before your negotiation conversation. Confidence comes from preparation, not from personality. That is how to negotiate your first salary as a student. Research the market rate, make a specific counteroffer, and negotiate benefits if salary is fixed. One 10-minute conversation could be worth thousands of dollars every year. Subscribe for more real student money tips every single week. Drop a comment below telling me if you have ever negotiated a salary before. I read every single one. I will see you in the next one.